guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review Switch the First Season 2, Episode 17, Prudence Avarice, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry, Avarice, Lust, Justice, and Anger. I don't know, I might have to shorten that one too, but this is a very good episode. I really liked it. First, the one thing I loved was the return of Nikki, and I also really love all these storylines that are coming together, and they're just some really good storylines. So, really great episode. So let's just get to it. First thing I will say is this is the first episode in a long time to not have John and Catherine as the main focus. You know, the last three episodes, John has been the main focus, but this one, they were barely in it. And I think that's good because if John was basically the main focus of the season, then people would start to get tired of it. Because let's face it, John's a great father. He's a great character. We all love John, but I mean, Bay and Daphne are the real, Bay, Daphne, Toby are the real stars of this show, and you got to give them, they're the stars. But basically, the episode was mainly about, I guess the main plot was probably with Bay and Ty. Basically, with Bay and Ty, Bay was very conflicted because she had a conflict, basically. It starts after the morning after they have sex, basically. You can see they're happy, and I'm glad they're happy as a couple. I mean, my mother's like, they shouldn't have had sex, but I mean, in my opinion, that's what the writers wanted to do, basically. That's probably what would not happen in real life, but I do think that was a great idea that the writers did that. So yeah, I'm very happy that the writers got them back together because it's good to see Bay happy for a change. But basically, Angelo is trying to get the baby back, basically. And, Bay and Ty were planning to go to this concert, and she was going to go with him. She was going to choose a concert over, her biological father. But Ty wants to go with her to Angelo, and that's basically what happened. And Angelo, I don't know about this point. I don't really know what to think about Angelo because, the thing is, even though it's a gay couple, they truly love that baby. Okay, you can't do anything to get them to. Why am I tearing up? I don't know why. Oh. That was weird. You can't fight for a baby, okay? You really can't, do that. And, you can't fight for something when this couple loves that baby. Yes, they're gay, but they love that baby and they truly love that baby. Plus, one of the dads is a lawyer, so you can't really do anything, and he can sue your ass, Angelo. So if I was Angelo, I would just leave them alone. But Angelo said how he's not fighting. He's gonna fight until he gets that kid back, and he's not going to stop until he gets it back. So Angelo, at this point, I don't know. I don't really agree with what he's doing, but I hope that it works out well for him. At least get custody of the child. I wouldn't say get the child back. Get custody of the child so you can see, on the weekends, basically. Because, the baby is his, but, it's his baby, but that gay couple knows how to raise a baby, and I don't know if Angelo should be raising the baby. So, as far as Angelo's storyline go, I didn't really know what to think of it, but I really loved Bay and Ty, and basically, Ty, there's a scene where Bay's like, you gotta go back to your barracks, and Ty says, let's just stay here for a while, and that was a really nice scene, and I really like the two of them together. Who I also like together is Daphne, and this is like the episode of couples, basically. Everybody has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and everybody's happy. But, who I also really like is Jace and Daphne. So, of course, I have not talked about the storyline, but basically, Daphne had found out that one of the co-workers that she's working for at, John's place, basically, is, cheating on, dating the boss. And she thought that she was pregnant. And Jace was basically going to get the boss into trouble and fire him. And Daphne basically had to tell him the truth when she said that, how she likes Jeff and how she doesn't want to get Jeff into trouble. And I like that Daphne did this because, those feelings feelings will always be there. Whoever you love, those feelings will always be there. Even if you're not together with someone, they'll always be there. I mean, I had a crush on a girl this year, basically, and she broke my heart, really. She did something really bad to me, and I don't really want to say what she did, but basically I asked her out to a school dance, and she said no, but she didn't do it in the right way. But, I mean, the feelings are always there. I always will like her, and I always will remember having a crush on her, but I'm not going to, those feelings will always be there. So basically, I'm glad that Daphne told Jace about that. In the end, it turned out that it was just a pregnancy scare. She wasn't really pregnant, and that's great. And again, I'm happy that Jace and Daphne are together, too. They seem happy, and I really like them as a couple. They complement each other nicely. And I think Jace is the nicest boyfriend that Daphne's ever had. So I really hope that they stay together. And, yeah. Next part I want to talk about is Toby and Nikki. This storyline was kind of silly. I mean, I can see why they did it, because at first I thought they were going to break them up in this episode, but then I thought, you know what, they're not going to do that. Nikki just loves Toby too much, so basically Nikki is back, and Simone was talking to Toby, basically, and they're talking and everything, and Toby has to go for his job. And then he gets a text, and Nikki reads it, and it says how Simone will meet him someplace at 6 o'clock, basically. And she gets jealous, and she automatically thinks that she is trying to get back together with him, basically. And so she asks Daphne what happened between the two of them, and what happened exactly with the two of them. And Daphne basically tells her the truth. So she goes over, and she finds out that she basically just wanted him to sing a song and that everything's going to be okay. And you know what? I'm very happy that they advanced the plot here. That's what they did. They didn't break them up. They wanted to advance their plot. They wanted to make them even a better couple than they were. And I mean, I just really love Nikki and Toby. I mean, they're just really cute together, and I really like them. So, yeah, really love them in this episode, and I'm glad they stayed together, because if they would have broken them up, that would have been silly. So I'm happy that didn't happen. So, yeah. And then the last thing we're going to talk about, of course, is with Emmett's plot, basically. Emmett's mom was on a dating service. I never remember Emmett's mom's name, but Emmett's mom was on a dating website. And she was going to find someone, but while she's doing this, she runs into her ex-husband, basically. And he basically tells her how he wants to get a cochlear implant. And she tells him how she respects him for this, and that they're all there for him if he decides to do it. And he's contemplating whether or not he should. I think he should. But then again, look what happened with Daphne in the alternate universe, so maybe it's just best to not. But if you want to, I mean, you shouldn't let anyone stop you, so I'm happy that they let him do that. So, yeah. Great episode. Really loved it, and I thought it was just a really good episode. So let me know what you guys saw of this episode. I don't know what else to think. Did you think that Nikki and Toby were going to break up in this episode? What do you think is going to happen with Angelo? Do you think he's making matters worse for himself? I think he is. And as far as the coworker goes, do you think she lied to Daphne about not being pregnant? Do you think something worse could happen to her? I don't know. So that's it for my review. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys for my review of The Foster. So see you then. Bye.